Grow lights. Which one should you get, and do you even need one? A quick search for grow lights on Amazon leads to a bunch of different types of lights in all sorts of colors. So we're going to try and break this down as simple as possible. LED versus CFL. LED is just the new version of the light bulb. If you have CFLs hanging around, they're fine to use as grow lights. It's just that they won't be as energy efficient as something like an LED. Next up is color temperature. You really want to try and avoid these kind of like blue and purple LEDs that are all over Amazon. It's not to say they're bad, but it's kind of unnatural for a house, and they don't end up having a full spectrum of light. Whereas something like a full spectrum yellow looking light is closer to the sun, and that's something that you want to go towards when we're lighting our houseplants. You want something that looks natural and is aesthetically pleasing for your home, but you also want something that's practically going to grow your plants as fast as possible. Next up is actual energy consumption of the bulb versus what it's listed as. If you look right here, this one is listed at 45 watts. That means this actually consumes 45 watts. This bulb is actually listed as 100 watt, even though it actually only consumes 20 watts of power. Always look out for bleaching on leaves as an indication that your bulb might be too close. But 18 inches away is a good rule of thumb to follow when it comes to lighting your houseplants. Now on to time. How long do you actually need to have these bulbs on to help your space out? Ideally, the more time, the better. Now, up until about 24 hours. Having them on all day actually doesn't help. It's been proven that about 20 hours a day is best. Most people recommend 18 hours on, 6 hours off. But at the end of the day, more light on your plants will just make for more growth. For instance, at our greenhouse, we actually run our lights 20 hours a day all through the year, 365 days a year, to make sure that our plants are growing at the maximum level of photosynthesis through the entire year. Now, this light can be controlled through the use of a timer that you can turn on for set hours of the day and then have them rest at other times. A really nifty way to do this is actually to use smart outlets and to have some sort of smart home device control those outlets like Alexa or Google Home. By no means do you actually need light for your houseplants in addition to the sun. Simply put, winter just has shorter days than summer does. So maybe the 10-12 hours of winter versus 16 hours of summer, you're just not going to get as much plant growth through the winter. Hey, if you did enjoy the video, please click the thumbs up down below. It really does help. And if you want to be notified of future videos, go ahead and click subscribe.